This is AudienceSparkUp, Profitable People Explorer. Discover the people most ready to buy based on your interest. So you find this one under Explore Apps here, and it's right here. And this one, there's only one input field here. Why don't you put some examples in the chat, and I will choose one to put in here, and we'll just generate this one. It doesn't have to be a business idea. So it can be health, decluttering, ADHD, productivity, parenting, fashion, bicycling in the city. Let's just see what we get. That's something that I really love. So then I want to just put that in. It might be better to use that in the AudienceSparkUp or in the BizSparkUp to just from a totally general idea, because they will give you business ideas. It's more like about the audience. So it might be better to have like kind of a business idea or something. But let's see what we get. Audience segment 1, time-pressed urban commuters. Wasting hours stuck in traffic or waiting for unreliable public transit, high monthly transit or parking costs, desire for consistent, predictable commute times. Okay, so this bicycling in the city. So I was thinking that I like bicycling in the city, but now we're, of course, since we're looking for the audience, this is going to tell you about what kind of people would be prone to actually bicycle in the city and not take a taxi. So maybe you rent out bicycles, or maybe not a good example, but we'll see what we get here. You have emotional drivers that are frustrated with wasted time and stress before or after work, desire for independence and control over daily schedule, pride in efficient, eco-friendly lifestyle choices. And current behavior, this is all for audience segment 1. It looks at the core problem. What are their emotional drivers for this? And what is their current behavior? What have they tried? And what are they buying signals? So they're researching e-bikes, commuter bike, gear, helmet tech. They're signing up for premium route planning or traffic alert apps, engaging with urban cycling forums and commuter groups. So these are interested in, bicycling in the city. And why this group is promising: large, steady population in most cities experiencing daily pain points, willingness to invest in solutions that save time and money. There's a lot of people that not happy sitting in the rush traffic in the car taking hours. And they're open to subscription or app-based services for convenience. So we haven't said anything about what this service or whatever it is. I just threw out an idea and just saw what showed up. And audience segment 2, that's safety-focused cycling parents and their anxiety over transporting young children safely in traffic. We're not going to read everything. So the same goes through the same things. Did we have idea sparks here? Yeah. Okay, it does give you some ideas here. Subscription, e-bike rental with guaranteed same-day maintenance, premium app offering real-time congestion alerts plus safest routes. Okay, so that was something that I would never have thought about. Okay. Corporate commuter packagers combining group rides and coaching. Okay. So you can get some good ideas. Here are some new ideas. And this audience segment 3 is on-demand delivery cyclists. Oh, okay, so they deliver. Downtown due to bike breakdowns directly reduces income. Navigating unpredictable weather and traffic while under time pressure. Okay, so this is like very specific, random topic, and this is what it gives you. So it gives you quite good things, even though you didn't really say what the service or whatever you do or what problem you're actually helping or service you have. So probably should be a little bit more specific on that, and that will probably give you a lot better outcome. Even though I thought it actually gave me a pretty good outcome anyway. Okay, so that's the Audience Explore apps. So it will give you some audience segments, and it will then give you some what to do next. You've just discovered a group of people who need help and 3 idea sparks that might serve them. Here's how to move forward based on where you're at. If the audience feels right, but none of the ideas resonate with you, copy the audience, go to Ikigai app to explore what kind of business directions would fit you and this audience. If the audience and one of the ideas feel like a good match, copy the audience and the idea, go to NicheUp to validate the idea and see how well it holds up strategically, financially, and market-wise. And if you want to something more aligned with your deeper motivation, use ClientUp to connect your why with what this audience needs and turn that into a purpose-driven idea. Or, which should actually be saying here, so I might have to update this up a little bit, is that you can now, if you're happy with the audience, you can actually take that now, or the idea, and take that to NicheUp. And this is under Foundation Apps, and then you'll go here to that. So NicheUp is also about finding your profitable niche. So it's kind of the same, but here it wants you to have like a broader target market. You know a little bit more. So maybe it's like parents. Parents is like the big group. But what is my business subject and what makes your business unique? What I want. Help their tweens crush is in school with a tutor. So let's say I'm a tutor. And I don't have any specific preferences. I'm just gonna generate results. So if you have like an offer document or you already have like a business, you can upload that here. So this will actually know a lot more about what you offer. Then you'll get even more and better tailored results if you have like a more detailed input here. It is good to have, if depends on where you are. I mean, if you don't really know all the details, you just put in what you have here and then it's going to give you that based on what you're feeding it. So that might get you one step closer to finding that perfect audience segment that you want to focus on. So here it gives you suggested niche options. It gives you pros and cons of each. So it's giving you 4 here. So parents of high achieving tweens, ages 9 to 13, looking for advanced academic tutoring and enrichment. Parents of neurodivergent tweens, ADHD or dyslexia, needing specialized supportive tutoring to help their children thrive academically. So that's an even smaller group. So maybe if you have some specific, experience or qualifications that will help you with these people that has any of these neurodivergent needs or like specialized needs in any way, that would make you segment it and niche down, and then would make you a lot more special because not everybody is helping those specifically, right? The parent of tweens struggling with school anxiety or lack of motivation who want holistic academic and emotional support through tutoring, or parents in competitive urban school districts like New York City, LA, or London seeking premium tutoring services to help their tweens excel and gain admission to elite schools. Wow, that's pretty good. So it's different types of parents within your business subject here, right? So pretty good ones. And these are segmenting it and niching it down to areas within those parents and areas that you can focus on. So pros and cons of each niche. Parents of high achieving tweens. Then you get pros is strong willingness to pay. Cons, highly competitive market. Here, deep emotional connection, which can be really good because you can create a lot of connection on emotion. Smaller total market requires demonstrable experience with learning differences, may need additional certifications. Yeah, I'm sure you need to have some expertise on those areas. Parents of tweens with school anxiety or low motivation addresses urgent emotional pain point, may require partnerships with mental health professionals if you don't have that yourself. And parents in competitive urban districts, high disposable income, but the cons are saturated with established competitors. Okay, so here is what it recommends. It actually recommends parents of neurodivergent tweens because that's the lesser competitive market. But if you don't have that expertise, that might not be an option then, right? This niche offers high demand and urgency as concerned parents actively seek tailored solutions. And yes, I'm sure about that because if you're in that situation and your child has ADHD or dyslexia, you probably need some more help. But other parents with the children, they might not focus too much on getting that extra help. So then it's going to give you ideal client profile for that recommended one. But if that recommended one is not the one that was closest to your interest, then you can just pick out one of these if there's any of them that you'd like to move further with, and you could just add that in the comments here. Hey, I like this one better. And then it will give you an ideal client profile for that instead. And then it will produce for that one. And then you get an idea here for their demographics, their pain points, their goals and behavioral insights, and their psychographics. And just copy that, and then you can use some of that for the information that you need to fill out in the ClientUp. So we're just going to move straight to ClientUp. Build your dream client profile and attract the right audience. So this is like you're building kind of your document here with all the information you need. So this is like the last stop from you've been exploring and finding like what are profitable audiences. You niched and you niched it down. And now you finally decided on this is the type of ideal client that I want. And then now you're going to actually define and build it. So you need to also have figured out exactly what you offer. So you might not go straight from AudienceSparkUp and NicheUp straight here, because you also need to have figured out the offer or whatever you're selling at this time to actually explain that to get it even better, right? So what do you sell? What problem does it solve? What makes your offer unique? So you might have wanted to go through several of these foundations ups to get to this point, like NicheUp and all of those. And here you say, what's your niche? What's your client preference? Who do you want to work with? So you can also put that in here. And so you fill out all of this. And I have an example here. Let's look at the inputs. I put in, we offer personalized digital solutions and community engagement services tailored for tech-savvy young professionals seeking a balance between work and personal life. I'm pretty sure I got that from the NicheUp. I don't think I would have thought of that myself. And what problems does it solve? Our offer is unique because it combines personalized digital tools with community-driven engagement to address work-life balance. Okay, let's look at the results, the output here. So then it's going to give you demographics. So it's going to be the age between 20 and 35, all genders, urban areas, employed professionals. It's going to give you some on the psychographics, ambitious, goal-oriented, tech-savvy, values, life-work balance. And then it's going to go into the needs and motivations. What is their main goal and need? Well, they want to achieve work-life balance and personal growth. And their external problem, they're overwhelmed by digital distractions and lack of effective strategies. And here the internal problem, feeling of missing out on personal life due to work demands. We see a little bit about the behaviors here, the buying behavior, research-driven, looking for proven solutions and peer reviews. Active on social media, follows tech and self-improvement content. And here we're going to get a little bit of a rating with stars here, what they think is most important. So, well, quality seems to be very important for them. And even price and service and convenience is important. Prestige, not as much as the others. But here we get the avatars. So number one is Alex, the aspiring manager. We got Jennifer, the digital nomad, and we get Michael, the tech enthusiast. So all of these are inside of your dream client or your ideal client. And by having different types of avatars, you can kind of see who are the people in here. And it's always helps to have a specific person that you talk to. And also seeing them from 4 different views like this, it might be easier for you to actually see how you can talk to them. And having these avatars really helps to build also out your offer and your sales pages, your websites, and all of types of contents that you're going to write. And it also comes with a recommendation here, considering the target audience of tech-savvy young professionals seeking work-life balance. There appears to be a strong alignment between the business offering and their preferences. Recommendations include enhancing promotional efforts, focus on showcasing personal success stories, and real-world applications of the digital solutions. All right. And at the end, it also gives you a little bit of a marketing strategy to think about. It's not going to give you like a full out marketing strategy, but it's going to just get you thinking. You might see, oh, okay, this is not perfect. I need to kind of make some adjustments here. So then you just do it again. And once you are happy with your dream client profile here, then you can actually just copy here and copy it to a document, and then you have it there. And you can actually edit it here as well, I see. But here you can actually export it as a PDF if you want to do that directly. If you want to make adjustments, just copy it and put it in a Google Doc, and then you can make your edits and everything there. But if you're done deal, this is what I want, then you just click here and export PDF. So in Academy app, that's just launched now, and we're finally getting some training. These are from these live apps. So I've now been focusing on making a presentation in the start of the live app, and then I have some demo of the tools and the apps connected to the topic of that day and how you can use it. So there will be 2 videos from each live call that will be posted here, which will be the presentation and then also the demo of the tools. There won't be a recording, like the full on recording from the live session, because I felt like that made no sense, because it's going to be like 1 hour, 1.5 hour. People are not going to want to watch that. So I'd rather make shorter videos and, get it down to just nitty gritty and what's important. And last thing I wanted to show under Genius team, let's go to Timmy. Did you watch the video with Timmy? I love his quirkiness. Hey, I'm Timmy, your quirky, no-nonsense productivity partner who turns overwhelm into clear, practical plans, whether it's daily to-dos, weekly mapping, or long-term project flow. I bring structure, humor, and a light dose of type A energy to help you ditch mental clutter and get things done. Hey, Timmy. Feeling a bit stuck. Did you have a game we could play? Let's see if it worked. Okay, I didn't write well here. Feeling stuck. Let's hit reset. Pick a number between 1 and 51. I'll drop a quick flow hack to get your momentum back. All right, let's take, what number should we take? Okay, let's do 33. Let's see. 5-minute jump start. Okay. 1, pick your toughest task. Set a 5-minute timer. Dive in. No overthinking. When the timer rings, either keep going, momentum's on your side, or take a quick reward break. Wow. That's like really getting down and focusing like that. It's going to help you on the spot. If it's not exactly what you want, I didn't want to do that. I think I want to do 51. Wasn't that? Flow hack 51. Power hour shuffle. Okay, what is that? 1, choose 3 tasks, 1 urgent, 1 important, 1 creative. Break the next 60 minutes into 3 20-minute blocks. Work distraction free on each task in each block. Take a 2-minute reset, stretch, breathe between blocks, celebrate knocking out all 3. Wow, so that's going to really help me be productive or effective, because I would never do that. So then I'll have to probably ask Timmy for what 3 tasks I should do as well, because you can get him to help you set up your day. So Timmy, these are the things that I actually have to get done in the next week or the next days or today or in the next hour. Probably you could get that help as well, or maybe you just know 3 tasks. I don't know if I have 1 urgent, 1 important, and 1 creative. I would use time to even think about what task that would be. Just 1 more. Flow hack 22, microtask momentum. Identify the big task you've been avoiding. Okay, I know that one. That's making a welcome video. It's not even a huge task, but it's like, I don't know, why can't I get that welcome video done? But then I should like chop into 5 to 7 micro tasks, 2 to 5 minutes each. I probably couldn't make 5 to 7 micro tasks of making that welcome video. It should be like a bigger project maybe. But I should probably just ask him, hey, I want to make a welcome video for SoloGenius.ai. Can you please split it up into the 5 to 7 micro tasks? Oh, maybe I can just talk. Let me test that if it understands my English. I want to make a welcome video for my SoloGenius AI tool platform. And I've been struggling to get this welcome video done. I'm probably thinking that it's so important that that's good, so I've been putting it off. But if you could make that video into micro tasks for me, maybe that would make it easier for me to do. So I need that welcome video, of course, to let people know how to use SoloGenius, show them around, and explain to them what types of flows they should use, which types of AI tools, and all of that. You don't need to know all the content, but put it into micro tasks and outline what I need to do to get that video done. Let's see what we get. So it's a good idea to use the microphone because then you don't have to write everything. Might be a good idea to read through it. So I kind of got what I said here, it seems. Micro tasks might make it easier for me. Maybe I can get that welcome video done pretty soon. Okay. So what is he saying here? Micro task plan. Oh, wow. So it was even more than 7 micro tasks. Brain dump goals. Rapidly list what the video must cover. Welcome, message, platform overview, key flow, and AI tools. So outline structure, use 3 minutes. Sketch a 3-part flow, introduction, demo, walkthrough, next steps, and call to action. Write the intro script. Craft 4 to 5 sentences. I think I'll use AI for it. Friendly greeting, platform name, high level value. Bullet point demo steps. Rough storyboard, setup and test, record intro and demo, quick rough cut, and review and finalize. All right. I have my plan here. Now I just have to get that video done that can be on that start page. So I'll help you guys use the correct AI tools and don't be overwhelmed with all that's there. You're not using all the tools at once. Find out what phase you're in, what you should focus on, and those are the apps that you then should use. Okay. So is there anything else you'd like me to go through today? All right. So that's it for today. I hope you got something from the presentation and the demo walkthroughs. And I'll see you later.